In this video, we're going to talk about boost cells in the Cookie Management app. There are two types, family and troop boost cells. Family are individual boost cells for your Girl Scout, and troop boost cells are for the troop. I'm just going to show the troop boost cell section because the family boost cell section is nearly identical, and I'll just call out the differences as I go through it. So to get to the troop boost cells, you tap on this troop button here at the bottom of the home screen, and you'll see a list of troop boost cells already in the app. So I click on the first one, and I can see all the information for this particular boost cell. Set the location and the starting change donor and the amount. What those two fields are is usually somebody will front money for change at the start of a boost cell, and this is a way to track how much they fronted and to make sure they get that much money back. On the left side or the right side, you can enter the date and the start time and end time of the boost cell. An important thing to use is this enter starting and ending inventory button here in the middle of the screen. When you click on this, it'll allow you to track your starting and ending inventory of the boost cell, along with who picked up the cookies for the boost cell and who returned them in cases where you're not able to be there to run it. If you forget any of the information about this section, just click on this About This Section button here at the top, and it'll give you details about how this section works. So here at the top, you would select which parent picked up the cookies, and then you can optionally have them sign for it, as well as which parent brought the cookies back and have them sign for it as well. In the start column, you enter the number of each type of cookie that is being sent out on to the troop boost cell. And in the ending column, you would enter the number of each box that come back from the boost cell. The diff column should then equal the sold column, where diff is start minus end, and then the sold column is the number of those boxes that were tracked as sold for this boost cell. If those are not equal, then either you have sales that are unaccounted for, or there are boxes that are unaccounted for. This section does not affect inventory for a boost cell. True boost cells come from troop inventory, so you have to make sure you have all your troop inventory entered in the app in order to do a boost cell. And for family boost cells, the inventory comes from that Girl Scouts inventory. This section is just to help you track your starting and ending inventory and make sure all your cells and boxes are accounted for. So back on the Edit Boost Cell page, if you scroll down some more, you see a running total of all the cookies sold of this boost cell. Savannah Smiles right now is 2. Down even farther, you see this post sale button that's at the footer of the screen. So whenever you're at a boost sale and a client comes up to purchase boxes, you would tap on this post sale button. And then on this screen, you would tap whatever they are purchasing. So we'll say they're just buying one Savannah Smile. You have the same information here that you have on the cookie order screen as far as what you can select. Troop to troop boxes being donations to troops overseas. Some troops call it troop to troop, other troops call it different names. You can change that label of whatever your troop calls this program in the troop management screen, which there's another video on how to do that. Donation is a monetary donation on top of the sale price for the boxes. Here you have these convenience buttons at the bottom because a lot of times, for instance, this order being $4, the user or the client will just give you a $5 bill and say, keep the change. So you would tap this donation box, tap $5 because that's what they gave you, and it'll automatically calculate that donation as $1. Then down at the bottom, you see the total for this particular sale. You can tap on how they paid, and then you would tap save to save this sale. You'll now see on this screen that Savannah Smiles is now 3 cookies. A nice feature of this app is that if you're running a large boost sale, you can have multiple users on this screen entering sales at the same time, and they will not interfere with each other. You just want to make sure that 2 people don't both enter the same sale on their phones. I also recommend tracking every cell individually because down here at the bottom, you have this history button that will give you a list of every individual cell you made at that boost cell. And you can go into any one of them, like the one we just made, and modify that cell as needed. Say they wanted, you accidentally put Savannah Smiles, but they really got trefoils, or you're changing any kind of information on it, and you can also delete it in case they change their mind or something along those lines. A difference between troop boost cells and family boost cells is this Girl Scouts in attendance section right here. This is only available on troop boost cells, and this is where you track which Girl Scouts worked that particular boost cell. So here I just have 2, and here you can enter the start and end time of when they worked that boost cell. And then you can click on add to add additional Girl Scouts to this boost cell. This is used to distribute cookies to those Girl Scouts to give them credit for those sales. And this is done, or you can see this information on this distribution button here at the bottom. When you click on it, you'll see this breakdown. And at the top, it kind of explains what it's doing. But basically, it's running an algorithm that takes the total number of minutes each Girl Scout works and uses that to distribute the number of boxes among them. So if you have one girl that worked 1 hour and another girl that worked 2 hours at that boost cell, the girl that worked 2 hours would get twice as many cookies as a girl that worked, or credit for twice as many as the one that just worked 1 hour. That information also will show up on the Girl Scout profile screen as well as in a report in the report section. And then last, this section here called money received breakdown. This just gives you a breakdown from all the sales of totals by payment method. So we had 4 sales that they paid with cash, and that totaled $21, and we had 1 sale that was paid via Square, and that was $4. That'll also help at the end, making sure that you have the correct amount of cash on hand that you should have according to your sales that you made. This is also another reason why you want to track every individual sale so that your money received breakdown is accurate. That is boost cells.